Have you ever met someone who feels like a force of nature? Someone whose energy enters the room before they do? Someone with a fire in their eyes and a spirit that refuses to be tamed? If you have, there's a good chance you've encountered an Aries woman. Trying to understand how to make an Aries woman fall in love can feel like a grand, intimidating quest. It's like trying to capture lightning in a bottle or map out the heart of a wildfire. She's the first sign of the Zodiac, the trailblazer, the warrior. Ruled by Mars, the planet of action, passion, and raw desire, she doesn't just walk through life, she charges through it. So, how do you not only keep up but also capture the heart of a woman who was born to lead? The truth is, it's not about taming her. It's never about that. It's about being strong enough to run alongside her. To understand the Aries woman, you first have to understand her core. She is a cardinal fire sign. Cardinal means she's an initiator, a starter. She's the one who says, "Let's go," while everyone else is still thinking about it. Fire means she's fueled by passion, intuition, and a relentless creative energy. She is fiercely, almost religiously, independent. This isn't a preference, it's a core part of her identity. From a young age, she learned to rely on herself, to forge her own path, and to solve her own problems. So, the first and most crucial secret to winning her heart is this: you must honor her independence. Clinginess, neediness, or constant check-ins are the fastest way to extinguish her fire. She doesn't want a partner to complete her, she wants a partner to conquer the world with. She needs to know that you have your own life, your own passions, and your own goals. Your self-sufficiency is incredibly attractive to her. It shows her that you aren't looking for a mother or a manager, but an equal. A partner in crime. When she wants to take a solo trip, or spend an evening diving deep into her own project, don't see it as a rejection. See it as her recharging her batteries. The more you encourage her freedom, the more she'll want to come back and share her world with you. Now, let's talk about energy. An Aries woman operates on a different frequency. It's high voltage, spontaneous, and always moving forward. She is fundamentally allergic to boredom. A predictable routine is her kryptonite. To truly connect with her, you have to be willing to embrace spontaneity. Be the person who says yes to a last-minute road trip or a random Tuesday night concert. She thrives on novelty and new experiences. This doesn't mean you have to be an extreme adrenaline junkie, but you do need to have a spark of adventure in your soul. Show her that you're not afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Suggest new restaurants, explore a part of town you've never been to, or challenge her to a game of bowling. The activity itself often matters less than the willingness to do something new and exciting together. Life with her is an adventure, and she's looking for a co-pilot, not a passenger who's afraid of a little turbulence. One of the most misunderstood aspects of the Aries woman is her love for the chase. This isn't about playing hard to get in a manipulative way. Mind games are an insult to her direct nature. Instead, the chase she loves is the thrill of pursuing something, or someone, of value. She is a natural-born hunter. She's attracted to confidence, strength, and a challenge. What does this mean for you? It means you shouldn't just lay your cards on the table on day one and wait for her to pick them up. Have your own life. Be a little busy. Have opinions. Disagree with her sometimes. She doesn't want someone who agrees with everything she says. She wants someone with a backbone, someone who can stand on their own 2 feet and meet her at her level. Think of it like this: trying to win her heart isn't a slow, calculated chess match. It's more like a thrilling, high-speed rally race. She wants to see that you can handle the curves, that you have skill, and that you're enjoying the race just as much as she is. Being a worthy pursuit means demonstrating your own value, not hiding your interest. Let her know you're interested, but show her that your world doesn't revolve around her. That paradox is intoxicating. Now, let's get to a non-negotiable rule. If you take only one thing away from this, let it be this: be direct. Aries is ruled by Mars, and there is nothing subtle about Mars. It's the planet of direct action. Consequently, an Aries woman speaks the language of brutal honesty. Beating around the bush, dropping vague hints, or being passive-aggressive will not only confuse her, it will infuriate her. She sees it as weak, inefficient, and even cowardly. If you're upset, tell her why. If you want something, ask for it. If you admire something about her, say it plainly and with confidence. She would rather hear a difficult truth than a comforting lie. Always. This directness applies to compliments, too. A simple, "You look incredible tonight," delivered with genuine eye contact, is 1,000 times more effective than a flowery, poetic monologue. She appreciates sincerity over everything else. Her own honesty can sometimes feel blunt to other signs. Try not to take it personally. It's not coming from a place of malice. It's coming from a place of radical authenticity. She shows you respect by giving you the truth, and she expects the same in return. When you can communicate with that same level of clarity and courage, she'll see you as someone who truly understands her. It builds a foundation of trust that is absolutely essential for her to fall in love. Beyond the initial spark and the chase, the Aries woman is a visionary and a leader. She has ambitions, big ones. She doesn't just dream, she builds. And she needs a partner who is not just supportive, but is her biggest, loudest cheerleader. She is not looking for a competitor in her own home. She's already competing with the rest of the world. With you, she needs a safe harbor and a launchpad. Celebrate her wins, no matter how small. Listen to her ideas, no matter how wild they seem. When she's feeling discouraged, don't coddle her. Remind her of the powerhouse she is. A partner who is intimidated by her success or who tries to dim her light is an immediate deal-breaker. Insecurity is a massive turn-off. She needs to know that her flame doesn't threaten yours, it inspires it. Show genuine interest in her work, her passions, and her goals. Ask questions. Offer help, but don't take over. Be the person who believes in her, especially when she's having a rare moment of doubting herself. When she knows you're truly in her corner, her loyalty and affection will know no bounds. She'll see you not just as a lover, but as a true partner in every sense of the word. Don't mistake an Aries woman's love for action and adventure as a lack of intellect. She has a quick, sharp mind and she loves to use it. One of the best ways to connect with her is through playful sparring. This can be a lively debate about a movie, a political topic, or just a silly philosophical question. She doesn't see disagreement as conflict, she sees it as engagement. It shows her that you're thinking, that you have your own perspective, and that you're not afraid to challenge her. It's a sign of respect. Keep it light, keep it playful, and never make it personal. The goal isn't to win the argument. The goal is the energetic exchange itself. The spark of two minds meeting is deeply stimulating for her. This also extends to playful competition. Challenge her to a card game, a race to the corner, or a cook-off. She's a graceful winner and, surprisingly, a good loser, as long as the game was fair and the effort was real. This playful, competitive dynamic keeps the relationship from ever feeling stagnant. It's a way of constantly testing, engaging, and having fun with each other, which is the lifeblood of a relationship with an Aries. So, what should you absolutely avoid? We've touched on a few things, but let's put them all in one place. These are the surefire ways to make an Aries woman lose interest faster than you can say. Zodiac. First, dishonesty. Even a small white lie can shatter her trust. Her world is built on authenticity, and lies are a direct violation of that code. Second, control. Never, ever try to control her. Don't tell her what to wear, who to be friends with, or how to spend her time. She is her own authority. Trying to cage her will only make her break the bars and run. Third, pessimism and constant complaining. She is an optimist by nature, always looking for the next opportunity, the next challenge. A partner who is constantly mired in negativity and sees problems everywhere will drain her energy and her patience. And finally, lack of passion. This isn't just about the physical side of things, though that is important. It's about a lack of passion for life itself. If you have no hobbies, no goals, no fire of your own, she'll quickly grow bored. She's attracted to people who are vibrantly alive. So, you've navigated the initial stages. You've honored her independence, matched her energy, and proven you're an honest, confident partner. What does it look like when an Aries woman actually falls in love? This is where you see the other side of the warrior. When an Aries woman commits her heart, she does it with the same intensity she applies to everything else in her life. It is an all-in, consuming, and magnificent thing to witness. The independent trailblazer becomes the most fiercely loyal and protective partner you will ever have. She will defend you, fight for you, and champion you with a passion that can move mountains. Her love is not quiet or subtle. It's a grand, declarative statement. She will show it through action. She'll plan surprise adventures. She'll tackle your problems as if they were her own. She will put her immense energy into making your life better. The directness that might have seemed blunt at first becomes a source of incredible security. With her, you will always know where you stand. There are no games, no hidden agendas. There is just the powerful, reassuring truth of her affection. She will push you to be better. Not by criticizing you, but by inspiring you with her own relentless drive. She'll see the potential in you that you might not even see in yourself, and she'll challenge you to live up to it. Falling in love with an Aries woman means signing up for a life less ordinary. It means passion, adventure, and a partnership built on a foundation of raw honesty and mutual respect. In the end, making an Aries woman fall in love isn't about a checklist of tricks or tactics. It's not about changing who you are to fit a mold. It's about understanding the beautiful, fiery engine that drives her. It's about having the confidence to be her equal, the courage to be honest, and the spirit to join her on an adventure. She doesn't want someone to follow her, and she certainly doesn't want someone to lead her. She wants someone who can run right beside her, hand in hand, as they set the world on fire together. And if you're brave enough to be that person, you won't just win her heart. You'll experience a love that is as powerful and unforgettable as she is.